I'm audible, right? Am I audible to everyone? So just let's give me the thumbs up, okay? So that okay, then let's start the class. Okay, so in the previous classes, we discussed about the Python introductions and all the IDs installations and software installations, right? So today also I will explain how to install the properly the Pycharm community versions, and then after I will explain about the integrations of the Python and all the GitHub registrations. Okay, so why we need all this environment, because so before going into the actual Python programming, okay, so we need a proper development environment. So the proper development environment, it's look like an IDE. Okay, so the IDE is nothing but integrated development environment. So here we are going to use the Pycharm. Okay, so here we are going to use a PyCharm. So where we write the code, okay, and we edit, debug, or manage the code. Okay, so for that reasons we use a IDE and a Python interpreter. to execute the Python programs. And the version control, so the version control here is nothing but to manage the code changes. Okay, so the and a cloud repository, so which we need to store the and share your code online. Okay, so one second, let me share my screen. So if anybody have any doubts, just wait for the at the end. Okay, at the end I will ask if anybody have any doubts, so then you can share your doubts. But if you are stuck with anywhere, okay, just let me know. Okay, so what I'm saying, so first we need a Python development environment. Okay, so environment, so for that environments, which includes first one is IDE. Okay, IDE is nothing but an integrated development environment. So here we are using, so basically we are using the Pycharm. Okay, basically we are using the Pycharm, and the second thing is a Python interpreter to execute the Python programs. Interpreter. Okay, so which is nothing but a Python to execute Python programs. And the third one is a version control. So who changes the code we need, right? So we need to get the who are changing the code. So we need to manage who are the changes. Okay, so this is nothing but a version control system. So here we are going to use a Git. Okay, so I will show you how to register with the Git and everything, so that you will get to know how to manage the code versions, code changes. And the fourth one is nothing but a cloud repository. Okay, so you need to create one repository to store your code. Okay, to manage your code. So to store and share your code. Okay, and share your code. So this is a main development environment which is we need. So today in this session I will cover all these fundamental elements, so which every beginner must understand before starting our programming development. Okay, so as you know, as already explained, why we are using the Pycharm, because it is in one of the most popular IDEs developed by the JetBrains, especially so for the Python development. So we'll go directly into the download steps and we'll see. Okay, so here we in the Pycharm editions we have a community edition and the professional edition. So professional edition is in a paid version, and the community edition is in a free for everyone, and it's suitable for the all the beginners and intermediate developers just like us. Okay, so we need to download only the Pycharm community editions. Okay, for the learning purposes we use the Pycharm community editions. So now open any web browser. Okay, so one second. So I'm just opening my web browser and go to the Pycharm community. So just type the Pycharm community edition download. Okay, community edition download, and click on the JetBrains, or you can download from the Softonic also. Okay, Pycharm community editions. So here we have the free download. Okay, so you can go here, or else you can go for the first link also. Okay, download Pycharm. So here we have the Pycharm. Okay, so you need to accept this. This is just simply cookie. So this is a Windows version, right? So one second, we'll check whether it is in a community version or not. Yeah, this is community version itself. Go, so based on your system, if it is in a Linux, Mac OS, or Windows, okay, based on your system specification, you need to download it. Okay, so now let's simply click on to download. Okay, so here it's showing me. So I have already Pycharm installed in my system. So just okay, for your sake, let me download it in my desktop options. Okay, here it's downloading. Okay, so if you face anywhere, okay, any issues, let me know. Okay, just pausing this. Okay, so I'm just pausing this because I already downloaded in my system, so I already have, so I don't need another one. To jailbreak. Excuse me. Okay, if everyone was done with the Pycharm downloads, okay, if everyone done with the Pycharm, just let me know in the chat like done. Okay, so then I will start with the integration with the Pycharm with the interpreter. Okay, so how we can interpret? Okay, we can integrate the interpreter with the Pycharm. Okay, if everybody done with that, just let me know in the chat. Okay, has it done?
Yes, sir, we are done.
Yeah. Okay then. So one second. Let me open my PyCharm. Actually, I have my already opened Python. So you guys get like a new project. Okay, so here we need to create a new project. So before going into that, so here when you the bottom, so let me increase my size. Just open the right application. Okay, PyCharm application. Okay, so this is my PyCharm. Basically, let me close this thing. Let me close this one. Okay, so here we have Python 3.2, but in your case, okay, it will show you like an add interpreter. Okay, in your case, let me show you like here we have an add interpreter, right? So just like you in the cases, okay, so there the Python interpreter we need to add. Okay, so what is a Python interpreter? So Python interpreter is an engine, okay, that is a main engine that executes a Python code. So when we write the python dot file, okay, py files, so the interpreter does the following, like reading the program, converting it into the bytecode, okay, so and produces an output on our console. So for that reasons we need an interpreter integration in the python. So IDE needs to connect with this program. Okay, so it needs to understand the syntax and highlight the errors and run the programs and installation the libraries. So further, so here what you guys need to do is, so when you open, just click on new project. Okay, so here it will, this is your project name. Okay, so what I will do here is I'm just giving the name. Okay, and this is my location. So here, so if Python is already installed in your system, so Pycharm will connect to that installation directly. Okay, so here this is Python version. Okay, I have, so I directly connecting to that. So I'm just creating one new. So let me create in this window itself. Okay, so okay, this is my new project. Okay, so this is my new project. So here there also you need to create a new project. Just simply click on the new project and give the project name. So there you need to select the existing interpreter or a new interpreter. So open PyCharm and click on new project. and right side you need to choose the interpreter. Okay, so browser Python installation folder, whichever where you have kept your Python installation. So select python.exe files. So once integrated, the Pycharm can interpret and run any Python scripts. Okay. So see here, I have a 3.21 version, right? So here you can add the interpreter. Okay. So here I have a Python 3.12. So I can add that one also. Okay. Are you done with the creating the new project and integration? So if you stuck with anywhere, okay, let me know, like creating the project, and then after that, here you need to go to your new project. Okay, this is your new project. So forget about this thing. So this is a win environment. So there is no need of that. So here we need to get the Python 3.2. If you didn't get like that, okay, there you get the add new interpreter. So click on that and select your Python file. If everyone done with that interpreter integration, so let me know. Yeah, thanks, Abdul. So now, okay, so now we'll create a Python projects in the Pycharm. Okay, so here we just created a Python project, right? So a Python project here, it's nothing but in a structured folder. Okay, it contains the source code files and virtual environment files. So if you created virtual environment, here you will get like that. But as of now, we don't need any virtual environment. Okay, so here we need only source code files and configurations files like idea folders. Okay, so why the project structure is that important means, so it will make helps manage a large application. So when we are going to the real-time projects, so there we'll get a large application. So there we can manage the large applications, and debugging also make easier. So when you have a different and structured folder structure, and it also supports the teamwork when you're working in your real time. So first we'll write one small program. Okay, so how we can write a new program? Okay, the simplest program is like a print statement. Okay, so like what does print statement do? Okay, it sends output to the console, or it helps to understand the basic program execution, or in a useful for verifying interpreter setup. Okay, so here we set up the interpreter, right? So we'll write simple program now. So here let me create one new folder, so saying as a Python file. Okay, so what I will do here is welcome.py file. Okay, just I'm creating one Python file, welcome.py file. Okay, so here I'm just writing one print statement. Okay, so print off. Okay, so here I need to print off. So I'm just welcoming everyone, like welcome to the Python workshop class. Okay, so I'm just given some small program. Okay, so here the Python will read the command. Okay, so the Python will read the this command, and the interpreter will execute that. Okay, the interpreter will execute that, and the text, okay, whatever the text is present inside this codes is displayed in our output. Okay, so this is a way the program will we are going to write in the IDE, and the interpreter will execute that command. Okay, that read the command and interpreter execute that, and it displayed in our program. So you let me run this program. Right click on that, run file in the Python console. Okay, see here, this is our Python console, and see here we can see the welcome to the Python workshop class. Okay, so this is in a simple and basic program, so where we can write our programs. Okay, so if you want to do any multiplications, or if you want to write any so this, see, if you want to write only the welcome file, this line in the Java, in case of the Java, there you need to write like a 4 to 5 lines. Okay, there you need to write the main method and the class. Okay, you need to create the class and main method, and inside that you need to write the statement. But here you are completing that in the single line of a statement. Okay, so this is how the Pycharm we need to install, and we need to integrate with the Python. Okay, from the tomorrow, or they will start the classes on the Python. Okay, like from the basics, so variables, data types, and everything. So today we are going to register with the GitHub also. Okay, so as we, one second, so one second, someone was text. Okay, so then we'll discuss about then a code version control system. So first we need to register. Okay, so first we need to do the registration and the login. Okay, so if you have any doubts regarding anything like regarding the PyCharm and the integrations, just let me know, so that I will go to the next step, which is nothing but a GitHub registration and the login. Okay, so connecting our GitHub with the PyCharm or GitHub registration. Okay, today we'll go with the GitHub registration. So that's in a simple task. We can do that. So if everybody done with that, okay, so now we are going to register the GitHub. Okay, so first thing we need to open your browser and go to the github.com. Okay, so go to the github.com. So here I think my account was already there, it will directly logged in. Okay, so here there is no. So here you need to create an account with your email. Okay, whatever the email you are using, see here we have the sign up, right? So simply click on the sign up, and you need to register with your email. Okay, here you need to give your email and the password. Okay, and here you need to give the username and your country and origin. And okay, so let me do one thing, let me also register with a new one. So here I'm just giving my email. Okay, and give the password. I think the email you have provided are already associated with an account. Kaita Radhakrishna, my account was there. Mm, okay. Okay, give you the email and the password. Okay, you need to create the password yourself for your GitHub account. The username. Okay. Resume contain only alphanumeric values, only hyphens cannot be my. Okay. So you need to give the as per the required details. Okay. So give your email and set the password for your account and give the region. Okay. So if you need any email preferences, you can give it, or else you can just simply click on the verify your account. Okay, so there the verification was completed. Okay, so here you need to enter the OTP which was received for your email. So one second, let me enter my email. Yeah, it's so see, my account was successfully verified, and it asking my email address and the password to sign in. Okay, so whatever the details you are given at the time of registration, right? So you need to provide all your details here. So my details are, Okay, so this is a GitHub registration. So if everyone so first you need to verify the OTP with the registration. Okay, you will receive the email with an OTP to your registered email. So you need to verify that. Then we need to log in into the GitHub. Then we need to log in into our GitHub. So it becomes your coding identity. Okay, so why we are registering in the GitHub? So because we need to control or we need to store your data in the cloud. Okay, so this is in a free source GitHub, so it will give the identity for your coding. And also recruiters, most of the recruiters also, they will check the GitHub profiles if you provide the GitHub links to there, or you can add your GitHub links in your resumes also. Okay, so it will show you your learning progress, and it also help you to store your project portfolios. Okay, you can do anything, and you can store the data, okay, which is nothing but your coding data in your GitHub. Okay, is everybody done with the registration of the GitHub, or if anybody have any doubts? So it's these are all the important installations and integrations. So you need to register and verify that. If anybody facing any issues, let me know. Okay, so you need to get your dashboard like this. Okay, here you will get your profiles, okay, your username. Okay, so once everyone done, please let me know. Okay,
Done, sir.
are you done? Okay, Abdul, you are done, right? So what about the
Yes,
other?
sir.
Just let me know in the chat box.
We are done.
Yeah, okay. From if anybody asks about your GitHub links, you can provide your GitHub links, or if in the tomorrow's classes, okay, if they start the programming, okay, you need to update your coding into your GitHub sessions. So once if everybody done, let me know. Okay, so what about Tejasri, Priyanka, and Vivek? Are you there in the class? Just let me
Yes,
know
sir.
in the
I'm done.
box. Yeah, okay then. Because these are the installations we needed. So if everybody done, so we are good with the today's session. So from the tomorrow session, so mostly the classes will be started. If anybody is still facing any issues regarding anything, okay, just let us know in the group. We will help you. Okay. Okay, if everything is done, okay, everybody, so you can drop off from the class. So today's class is about installations of the Pycharm and the GitHub registration and integration with our interpreter and a small program, which is nothing but a one-line program. Okay, so where we just created one program. Okay, we just welcomed. Yeah, whoever done with the setups, they can drop off from the class. Thank you for joining. I'm just waiting here if anybody are facing any issues. Okay, so let me know if you're facing any issues.
Is it recorded?
Yeah, is it recorded? So I will share that link in the group also.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, then. Thank you, guys.
Okay, sir. Have a